natural spring water is a water for every occasion on the field of sports, at your workplace. Just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
CaribJet, the award-winning agent. We are the oldest and most experienced travel company in Grenada. Specialists to the Middle East, Africa and India. Number 1 to Cuba. Number 1 for church groups and sports groups. We are agents for Caribbean Airlines, Air France, KLM, BA, Virgin, Air Canada, WestJet, Emirates and Qatar. For worldwide flights, WhatsApp 534 7755 or caribjet.com.
This is the MTV Evening News for Monday, the 2nd of September. The news headlines are in association with Courts Grenada Limited. Coming up in the 1st September broadcast on MTV Evening News, new academic year begins. However, the opening of some schools have been delayed. The opposition New National Party is turning up its political heat. Grenada's Public Utilities Regulating Body has unveiled a new program for entrepreneurs in the energy sector. And in sport, Grenada's senior men's national football team is gearing up for the big matches this week. We'll have the details to those and other stories to look to at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break right here on MTV. Stay with us.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News comes to you compliment Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. Well, of course, hundreds of students across mainland Grenada returned to school on Monday for the start of the new academic year, thereby marking a significant milestone for many, including those stepping into secondary school for the first time. However, students on the Sister Isles remained at home, and several schools in the north are continuing to navigate challenges posed by Hurricane Beryl.
On Monday, schools across mainland Grenada reopened their doors for the new Michaelmas term, which also marks the start of the new academic year, with many settling into a new school environment, marking their transition to secondary education. Following the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl in Carriacou and Petite Martinique, schools will remain closed on the Sister Isles. The north of mainland Grenada was also impacted, including MacDonald College in St. Patrick. As a result, the Ministry of Education opted for students to return under a phased approach due to structural damage by Hurricane Beryl. Our news team journeyed to St. Patrick on Monday and spoke with principal at the school, Carl Andel, who revealed that efforts are underway to accommodate all students and to ensure a smooth transition back into the classroom.
We were severely affected by Hurricane Beryl in the sense that we lost the use of at least 8 classrooms. But repairs have started in the last 2 weeks or so, and I must say we are doing our best with the facilities that we have. So as we speak today, we have the Form 1, 4 and 5. Tomorrow we'll have the 2, 4 and 5. But by later in the week, we'll be able to accommodate at least 4 form levels, and this will be very good for us. It's very unusual for the Form 1s because normally we would have our orientation. Our orientation was scheduled for August 30th, that's last Friday. But I think they're settling nicely. Most of them are from the area, so they are very familiar with the school. So it's just a matter of familiarizing themselves with the environment and settling down.
The Grenada SDA Comprehensive in Mount Rose, St. Patrick, also sustained damage from the hurricane, with repair work ongoing. According to principal at the school, Kimlin Dekoto, despite these challenges, all students have returned and the school is working diligently to settle them into their new academic environment.
So what Beryl did was damage our staff room, technical drawing area, the administrative area. That's where the bulk of the damage was concentrated, the science lab. Repair has begun. They're not yet complete. So we have to kind of isolate the children and operate from there. The teachers are displaced, I am displaced, but we're rallying. So today we had a general assembly. They're now in the classrooms engaging with the teachers, and I'm being guided, as the rapidity of the completion of the work will guide what happens for the rest of the week.
Several new students also expressed enthusiasm about starting the new school term, eager to continue their educational journey.
Hi, my name is Zyla Alexander. I'm looking forward to getting to know new things, making new friends, experiencing a new school life, different from primary school. I know it's different. So I'm really excited to experience that and that kind of stuff. So yeah, I want to be a pediatrician, to take care of kids and things like that. That's what I'm trying to be.
My name is Olivia Charles. I first day have been going good so far, and I'm excited to make new friends and meet my new teachers.
My name is L'Oreal Antoine, and I am very excited to be in secondary school, to go in college, to graduate from college to university, and I'm hoping to get a bachelor's degree, and I would like to be a teacher.
My name is Simeon St. Louis, and I'm glad to be in high school where I could study a lot and get good achievements.
For MTV News, Troy Gill.
The ruling Deacon Mitchell administration is into its second year in government, and the opposition New National Party, NNP, has been turning up the heat. Following a walkout from Parliament last week, the party held a special meeting at the Grenada Trade Centre. That meeting was geared toward bringing to light some of what the opposition party believes to be inconsistencies and inappropriate financial behavior. The details in this report.
Sisters and brothers, the parliament of the country is being destroyed. The parliament is being run as if it is an arm of the government of the day.
a fiery opposition leader Dr. Keith Mitchell as he addressed supporters of the party at the special meeting. Last week, Dr. Mitchell was the center of attention following a walkout of the parliament. During his speech, the opposition leader spoke of the occurrence during the last sitting and gave his thoughts on the existing parliament structure.
The parliament is being run as if it is an arm of the government of the day. The parliament is supposed to be independent. It's not an arm of the government. And I had to tell the Prime Minister on many occasions, you are not in charge of the parliament of the country. I have to say that so many times. I told him, you are not in charge of the electoral office. The electoral office is supposed to be under the guidance and control of the Governor General, not the Prime Minister.
He also went on to compare wages for politicians during his tenure as Prime Minister and the backlash received for a suggested 5% increase back then.
My take-home pay as Prime Minister was about $7,200. Other ministers was just over $6,000 something. I remember at one time we were thinking that members of the government wasn't fair. They were getting no increases when public servants were getting 4% or 5% increase. And I remember we are saying it's not fair, members of the government should get. And I promised, I called a certain person from the trade union movement and said that we believe that it's right for the persons to get this, to get that 5% increase. And so I'm alerting that individual. I won't say it's a man or woman, but I think you can conclude who that person is. Sometimes we have to call out each other in our positions. And I said, I expect that you would not comment on this because it's morally correct. The person said to me, you may do it, but we're going to make a lot of noise and we'll give you enough licks from the trade union movement, just for a 5% increase. Today, the present government raised salaries of ministers by $6,000 in just a few months. And not a drum was heard. That is what we're talking about, sisters and brothers. Not a drum was heard, sisters and brothers. I say this because it's morally wrong.
Kishon Thomas, MTV News.
Member of Parliament for St. Andrews Southeast, Emmeline Pear, believes that there's a threat to democracy in Grenada. Pear was addressing party supporters at a meeting held on Sunday at the Grenada Trade Center. The MP believes that there should be a level playing field in relation to democracy, as we now hear.
It is the first time since the opposition New National Party officially engaged party supporters after they walked out of Parliament last week, following a heated moment between the opposition leader, Dr. Keith Mitchell, and the Speaker of the House, Leo Cato. The development stemmed from comments made by the Member of Parliament for Carriacou and Petite Martinique, Honourable Tevin Andrews, regarding complaints being made by public servants and teachers as it relates to hurricane relief and water. Dr. Mitchell, during the Parliament sitting, made reference to the comments made by the Carriacou MP and urged him to apologize. However, Minister Andrew instead indicated that the comments uttered by the opposition leader were inaccurate, and he was later asked by the Speaker of the House to retract his statement, which he denied, resulting in his presentation being suspended. The heated action and the decision to suspend Dr. Mitchell's presentation did not sit well with the opposition team, and on Sunday, Member of Parliament for St. Andrews South East, Honourable Emmeline Pear, said the country's democracy is under threat.
Brothers and sisters, I say this afternoon there is a real threat to the basic fundamental rights that we have as citizens of this country. But I believe without a shadow of a doubt this afternoon that the more you try to stifle the NNP, is the stronger the NNP will rise. You know, some people were rejoicing because they felt that this meeting would not happen this weekend. But I say to you, if we could not go to GSS, we're going to come to the Trade Center. When NNP call, our people are going to answer.
During the last parliamentary sitting, a supplementary budget was tabled as the government seeks to enhance the restoration work from Hurricane Beryl. Pear, in her remarks, stated that the opposition has a responsibility to scrutinize the government for a better Grenada. And as such, she is calling on the present administration to restore programs that already existed, implement those that were being promised during the election campaign.
The opposition must not abdicate its responsibility. The opposition has a right to scrutinize the government in any part of the world. The opposition has a right to criticize the government. The opposition has a right to speak up on behalf of the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. Those rights would not be stifled because this opposition will play its role on behalf of the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique.
For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
The pension reform process is expected to be completed by year-end, and the Grenada Public Workers Union, PWU, has brought the subject under sharp focus during a press briefing on Monday. We hear more on it from MTV's Kayla Flavany.
Effective 1st October 2024, the government of Grenada will be implementing the pension reform process. However, President of the Grenada Public Workers Union, Brian Grimes, emphasized that the introduction of a contributory pension plan could conflict with the Grenada Constitution, citing Section 92, which, open quote, speaks to any new pension being implemented has to be more favorable than the existing pension legislation, end of quote. On Monday at the conference, he expressed the GPW's top concerns as it relates to the pension reform.
We would like to see a greater number of our members regularized before we initiate pension reform. We also expressed in that correspondence that the GPWU is proposing a pay and grade review before the implementation of the pension reform, as what was done in the Turks and Caicos document. It is boldly stated that the retirement age is 65. Now, this is of concern going back to the convention of ILO Convention 98, where we speak about collective bargaining. You can't just impose this on us, whether or not we may agree.
In a recent discussion, Prime Minister Honorable Deacon Mitchell said the pension reform aims to provide pension benefits to approximately 3,000 contract employees who currently lack government pensions. The new scheme proposes that both the government and contracted employees contribute to the pension fund. This formula will also apply to new entrants into the public service. However, in March 2022, there was a judgment about the pension, and it was later paid in November of the same year. Grimes also expressed the view that the proposed changes could be legally questionable and require careful consideration to ensure they are constitutional.
Yes, we understand all what the government is saying about sustainability and so forth, but let's do it right. Let's have social dialogue on this matter. Let's ensure that the reform is mutually beneficial. If it has to happen between the workers, it's beneficial for the workers and beneficial for the employer. Let's ensure there's a mutual beneficial ground.
Grimes is pleading with the government of Grenada to have a dialogue with the GPW, as they serve as a legal bargaining agent for public workers. According to him, the demand for greater consultation aims to protect the workers' rights and ensure a fair and effective pension reform process.
It has been taken a yard and it's a mile now at this point in time, and it's going on and on, whereby they are basically leapfrogging the legal process of engaging the Grenada Public Workers Union on matters related to its workers, right? I want to put it on record. We as a union will use all legitimate and legal means to ensure that this organization is respected and that the rights and benefits of our membership is protected.
a new board of directors will be tasked to review the new pension reform. And Grimes is hopeful that this would alleviate corruption and ensure benefits for the public workers. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
Grenada's health sector has been receiving some negative public reviews in the last few weeks, and this has prompted concern from the Public Workers Union. Brian Grimes reported that the staff count at the country's health facilities are low, and he's calling on the government to address the problem before it becomes even more acute. He also spoke of the regularization of health workers.
So we are saying to the government, and I respectfully want to look into the camera and advise the government of Grenada with the greatest respect to fix health care. It starts with the human resource. To fix health care, it starts with the human resource. You need the people, the workers, the skilled workers, because you have to train to be a doctor, you have to train to be a nurse, you have to train to be a health sector worker. You need these people there to deliver the service. If you have the poshest hospital and all the equipment, if the people are not there, if the people are not satisfied with their employment status, it doesn't make sense.
That's the first segment of the evening news on MTV. We'll be back with you after the break.
The first segment of the MTV Evening News came to you in association with Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Yeah, and everybody. Yeah, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them massive dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them make a order, man. Me a 38 day, man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one rum, man. That is it.
No, what?
Nice. Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Where are you come out? Where are you from? How was leave free promotion? It is on Monday. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for one whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribouries, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenlag Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Megaforce Promotions has all roads leads to Monroe Plainfield for the most exciting bingo game ever! Bucks and money! We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box! You decide your winnings! This is gonna be pure fun and excitement! So get your tickets now! $60 for one or $100 for two! Grenada! Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Bucks of Money! Sunday, October 6th at Monroe Plainfield. You just gotta be there!
The second segment of MTV News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Welcome back. Grenada's Public Utilities Regulating Body has unveiled a new program for entrepreneurs in the energy sector aiming at expanding renewable energy capacity in Grenada. But let's get more in this report.
The Public Utilities Regulatory Commission, or PURC, has launched a new program for small-scale independent power producers, or SSIPP, designed to foster growth in Grenada's renewable energy sector. Building on the success of a 2021 pilot program, which saw 9 local individuals receive licenses for solar photovoltaic facilities, the PURC is now inviting bids for the SSIPP program. This new initiative will allow investors to develop solar PV facilities with varying capacities of renewable energy. Consumer and Public Affairs Officer Alicia Mason highlighted that this program will hopefully provide a total of 5 megawatts of renewable energy once local investors seize the opportunity before the conclusion of the bidding process in October.
The program invites local individuals and companies to bid for the opportunity to become power producers, allowing them to develop solar PV facilities with fixed capacity sizes, ranging from 30 kilowatts to 200 kilowatts. This initiative aims to add a combined installed capacity of 5 megawatts of renewable energy to the national grid.
According to Mason, investors in the program stand to reap dual benefits of securing an alternative source of income while contributing to Grenada's commitment of curbing greenhouse gas emissions in accordance with the Paris Agreement.
Local investors benefit by securing an alternative source of income. It supports Grenada's efforts to achieve climate goals. It reduces Grenada's reliance on fossil fuels to generate electricity. More renewable energy gradually lowers electricity cost. The bidding process closes on October 10, 2024. The Commission will make recommendations to the line minister responsible for the electricity sector for the issuance of a generations license to successful bidders. The process concludes with licensees signing power purchase agreements with Grenlec to officially commence generation.
She encourages interested parties to contact their office or submit their bids before the October 10th deadline.
For more information, send an email to ipp.info@purc.gd or call 437-1602 or visit our website www.purc.gd.
According to a release from PERC, this program is expected to enhance Grenada's renewable energy adoption and contribute to reducing electricity costs, thus supporting the nation's sustainable development goals. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
The opposition caretaker for Carriacou and Petit Martinique, Nolan Cox, said that they are concerned about the migration of residents following the passage of Hurricane Beryl 2 months ago. He said that if this trend continues, it'll have a negative impact on business development, and he's calling on residents to rethink their migratory decisions.
When we look at the figures, between 2011 and 2021, our population reduced by about 1,000. So you could imagine what has taken place after the hurricane. So we are very concerned with the reduce in population, how it will affect businesses, the survival of business. It's a very serious situation. So we want to ensure that we can work to get Carriacou and Petit Martinique back up and running as quickly as possible, so that people can have the confidence to come back, to live there, and to invest, and to ensure that Carriacou and Petit Martinique continue to grow and prosper.
The High Commission for Grenada in London has taken a pivotal step towards supporting the recovery and rebuilding of Carriacou and Petit Martinique by depositing over £400,000 into Grenada's disaster relief account. This significant contribution underscores the essential work of the UK mission in mobilizing resources and galvanizing support for Grenada in the aftermath of Hurricane Beryl. The High Commission has played a leading role in coordinating relief efforts, utilizing its strong ties with the UK diaspora and international partners. Her Excellency expressed deep gratitude to the Grenadian diaspora in the United Kingdom and Europe, Commonwealth nations, international organizations, the business community, private entities, and everyone who has generously offered time, resources, and financial support in response to the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl. In early August, the mission facilitated the transportation of crucial relief supplies from the United Kingdom to Grenada. This operation, in partnership with British Airways and IAG Cargo, a collaboration between British Airways World Cargo and Iberia Cargo that would be, demonstrates the strategic importance of the mission in ensuring timely and effective aid delivery. High Commissioner Raisha Crony emphasized the indispensable role of the UK mission in Grenada recovery, stating, and I quote here, "The dynamic response from our London-based international community has been extraordinary," unquote. On now to the Dental Department of the Ministry of Health, Mental Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, which hosted its first ever National Dental Staff Retreat at the Koyaba Beach Resort last Friday. The all-day retreat brought together dental professionals from various parishes with activities aimed at fostering collaboration, idea exchanges, and professional growth in the rapidly evolving field of dentistry. Dr. Sheridan Cyrus was lead facilitator at the dental retreat.
I'm hoping to teach the participants very practical solutions to problems that they may have with regard to emotions, as well as if they're having any specific problems technically with providing dental services. I'm hoping that I can give them some solutions. Maybe even simple things like what is an easier way to extract a tooth.
Over 12 dental professionals were engaged in practical solutions to solve everyday dental issues that may arise while providing the service. Dr. Cyrus is hopeful that after the retreat, dental professionals will find ways of providing improved care to the public.
I want the participants to start thinking about how public health dentistry can be improved on the island. How can we get to see more patients? How can we get to provide patients with maybe improved care if they think that their care needs to be improved?
It's the MTV News for the 2nd of September. Stay with us for the latest regional roundup. The second segment of MTV News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island State. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island State of Grenada.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Guap Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Megaforce Promotions has all roads leads to Monroe Plainfield for the most exciting bingo game ever! Bucks and money! We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box! You decide your winnings! This is gonna be pure fun and excitement! So get your tickets now! $60 for one or $100 for two! Grenada! Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Bucks of Money, Sunday, October 6th at Monroe Plainfield. You just gotta be there.
Football fans, get ready! The CONCACAF Nations League is back, and the action is coming to the Kirangi James Athletics Stadium. Mark your calendars for 2 back-to-back match days that will have you on the edge of your seat. On September 6th, it's a doubleheader you won't want to miss. At 5 p.m., it's St. Lucia versus Curacao, followed by Grenada taking on St. Martin. At 8 p.m., the excitement doesn't stop there. On September 9th, Curacao battles St. Martin at 5 p.m. And then Grenada faces St. Lucia at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $25 for adults and $10 for children. Grab yours at Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Gittins Healthcare Pharmacy, the GFA office, or online at gotofet.com. And yes, tickets will be available at the gate. So bring the whole family and let's rally around our senior men's national team. The CONCACAF Nations League. Football like you've never experienced before.
Welcome back, and now is the latest regional roundup.
With the regional roundup, I am Clifton James. Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister Gaston Brown is hoping his direct engagement with the country's youth gangs will lead to a gang truce and an end to deadly criminal violence. We have more in this report.
The Prime Minister is due to meet this week with the well-known Grays Farm gang after what he calls a constructive engagement last Thursday with more than 30 members of another gang called the Two Drilly Crew.
We have made a number of interventions. So, for example, and we promised them probably up to about 10 to a dozen jobs. Those who already dropped out of school, we have to find something for them to do. Those are in school, we're going to engage them. So they say they want to do a hydroponics facility. They came up with the idea of having some layers. And right here at the ICT Center, we have a commercial oven so they can also make bread. So we're putting a program together very shortly, very quickly, so that we can engage them as soon as possible. But the critical issue right now is to have a gang truce.
The Barbados-based Caribbean Climate Outlook Forum, CARICOF, says near-record warm temperatures in the tropical North Atlantic Ocean are set to continue. It said an intense peak at the end of the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, the Caribbean wet season, and the Caribbean heat season imply frequent and intense episodes of oppressive humid heat and tropical cyclones and severe weather, resulting in high potential for flooding, flash floods, cascading hazards, and associated impacts. In its outlook for the period September to December, CARICOF said, though unpredictable, conditions in the atmosphere can, at times, present barriers to extreme activity of these three types of seasons. They are unlikely to persist throughout the period. Authorities in the South American country of Guyana said Sunday they have seized more than 8,000 pounds of cocaine found in a lush jungle near the border with Venezuela. The land seizure is considered the biggest in recent history, with Guyana's Security Minister Robson Ben telling reporters he estimates the drugs are worth at least $200 million. The drugs were found in earthen pits in Guyana's southwest region, officials said. Police arrested one suspect and said they are looking for two more who fled the scene. The drugs were seized in an area where police have found improvised submersible vessels hidden in the jungle in recent years. Officials said it's unclear if any of those vessels were used, but said they would step up monitoring in that region. Now, authorities in Trinidad and Tobago intercepted an illegal vessel over the weekend with animals and people. A statement from the Ministry of Agriculture, Land and Fisheries said 1 Trinidadian and 5 Venezuelans, in addition to 16 animals, were aboard. The animals were removed and humanely put to death. The ministry said it will continue to ensure the health and safety of citizens of Trinidad and Tobago and the safety of the country's agricultural industry. It did not indicate if anyone was charged. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
CONCACAF Nations League is back, and the action is coming to the Kirani James Athletics Stadium. Mark your calendars for 2 back-to-back match days that will have you on the edge of your seat. On September 6th, it's a doubleheader you won't want to miss. At 5 p.m., it's St. Lucia versus Curacao, followed by Grenada taking on St. Martin at 8 p.m. The excitement doesn't stop there. On September 9th, Curacao battles St. Martin at 5 p.m. And then Grenada faces St. Lucia at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $25 for adults and $10 for children. Grab yours at Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Gittins Healthcare Pharmacy, the GFA office, or online at gotofet.com. And yes, tickets will be available at the gate. So bring the whole family and let's rally around our senior men's national team. The CONCACAF Nations League. Football like you've never experienced before.
Coming up in sport this evening, a victory and a stadium record for Anderson Peters at the Freeburg Track Lab 2024.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
Special evening to you now, sporting fans. Here are your highlights.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Grenada senior men's national football team is gearing up for the big matches, which will take place on the 6th and 9th of September at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. Trishon Thomas, Josh Gabriel, and Benjamin Etienne all share how they are preparing for the CONCACAF Nations League.
My name is Trishon Thomas, goalkeeper of the senior men's national team. Well, growing up, I started to watch my brother play football, Kobe Thomas, and then I started the U15 national team, U17, U20 on trial, and I made the team, and now I'm here now at the senior level.
My name is Josh Gabriel. I play left centre back and left back for the Grenada national team. I try to take it as I take training, just go into it and do my best, rather than taking it as an international game. I look at it as just another kick-a-board with the boys. If it's not going as planned, I always think to go back to like as basic as possible. In the game, you meet with a lot of adversities, and it's how well you deal with that will depend on how much you give in the game and how well you play.
My name is Benjamin Etienne, and I'm the right full back for the men's national team. After I lost, normally I just go back and try to watch the games and see where we went wrong, and call one of my boys and tell them so that we can talk to the rest of the players and see how we can do better next time.
A victory and stadium record for Anderson Peters at the Freeburg Track Lab 2024, throwing a distance of 81.18 meters in the men's javelin, which took place on Sunday at the State University in Freeburg, Switzerland. He remains in Switzerland for his next event on Thursday, 5th September at the Zurich Wanda Diamond League. Sabrina Marshall traveled to Arequipa, Peru in July 2024 to participate in the World Shooting Parasports Coach Training Course. The training was facilitated by Mr. Jai Prakash Notial from India. It included both the theory and practical aspects of Paralympic shooting. Mr. Notial came with a wealth of knowledge, having over 30 years of experience in his field. He played a pivotal role in helping produce many of India's top parashooters, such as Avani Lekhara and Manish Nawal. This training provided an excellent opportunity to meet and interact with the top Paralympic shooters from Argentina, Chile, Peru, Cuba, Colombia, and the United States of America. Shooters who have had to overcome the most difficult health challenges are now competing in the Paralympic Games in Paris from August 28th to September 8th, 2024. Participation in this training is part of the Grenada Gun and Rifle Association's efforts to develop the sport shooting discipline and ensure that more women and persons with disabilities are involved. They look forward to working along with the Grenada Paralympic Committee to develop the team of Paralympic shooters for the next Paralympic Games in 2028. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots overcame a half-century from hometown boy Joel Andrew to register an exciting one-wicket victory over the Antigua and Barbuda Falcons in the opening match of the Caribbean Premier League at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in Antigua on Thursday. In pursuit of the Falcons' score of 163 for 4 of their 20 overs, the Patriots got home when Anrich Norje scampered a single off the last ball bowled by Roshan Primus to finish on 164 for 9 in 20 overs. It was the perfect start to the tournament for the Patriots, who won just one game in the 2023 CPL while finishing bottom of the table. And that's it for this evening's sports. I am Troy Gill.
And with the latest sporting highlights there, remember we still have ahead the public forecast information, then a recap of the main stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Our future is promising. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good evening, viewers. Back with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Dwayne Williams. After weekend with fewer showers than anticipated, conditions continue to improve into Monday. Some cloudiness is lingering around as that tropical wave, the axis of the wave, moved into the eastern portion of the Caribbean Sea. It's going to continue to move along. Most of the cloudiness would also move along with the wave, so we can expect significant improvement into Tuesday. Some showers are still lingering around, however, so also 1 or 2 showers are in the forecast for tonight. But right now we are monitoring another strong wave in the Atlantic, some significant cloudiness and showers and thunder showers behind that wave. It is still some distance away, of course, but conditions appear favorable for development, so we have to keep our eyes on it. These are the 2 areas that have potential for development. The first one in the vicinity of the islands. Of course, it has already passed the islands, continuing to move westward. Still about a 40% chance of development within 7 days. 48 within the next 2 days, 0% chance of development. The one further east, just off the African coast, within 48 hours, there's a 10% chance that it could develop into depression. Over the next 7 days, again, another about a 40% chance. This system here, it's so far the forecast track will take it into the open Atlantic because it is still quite some distance away from the islands. The remaining cloudiness with that wave as it moves to the west is going to continue to affect the islands throughout the night, so we would see some periods when cloudiness is going to increase, and that could bring us some showers also. The forecast for Monday night, some showers mostly during the early part of the night. Winds would be a bit light, but it's going to pick up during the night time, coming to morning east southeasterly between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Minimum temperature 24. The moon is going to rise on Tuesday morning at 6:17 and set Tuesday night time at 6:47. Fair conditions are expected to dominate on Tuesday, but you can also expect a few pop-up showers. A medium chance of that happening, about 60%. Easterly winds, the winds will now drift back to become easterly between 10 and 22 miles per hour. Seas subsiding a bit, so look for moderate seas, 4 to 5 foot waves. Sunrise 5:56. The sun will disappear at 6:15. Going to be a warm day, 31, but it will feel more like 35. The UV index moderate. 1 or 2 scattered showers in Port of Spain. Isolated showers are in the forecast for Bridgetown and partly cloudy conditions in both Kingston and Miami. Sunshine for New York, some morning showers in London. Here at home, a medium chance of a few sharp showers popping up on Wednesday, but these would not dominate the weather. Generally fair conditions towards the end of the weekend and the start of the weekend. By the latter part of the weekend, we could see an increase in cloudiness with a higher possibility of 1 or 2 showers during those times. That is it for me for Monday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Remember, you can join me again on Tuesday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now to end the news, a recap of the headlines. New academic year has begun, however, the opening of some schools has been delayed. The opposition New National Party is turning up its political heat. Grenada's Public Utilities Regulating Body has unveiled a new program for entrepreneurs in the energy sector. And in sport, Grenada's senior men's national football team is gearing up for the big matches this week. We've had details to those and other stories to look to at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the News and Production Departments, I'm Tony Julian. We thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more. With Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Well, good evening and welcome. It's time for the NLA's Daily Pick 3 with Multi-X draw for this evening, Monday, the second day in September 2024. I'm Lexan Fletcher, your draw hostess for this evening. And joining me, Ms. Kanive Edwards. She's representing RSO Company Limited Accountants and Advisors. Ms. Edwards is here to ensure the games are conducted in a fair and accountable manner, and the game balls have not been tampered with and are within industry standards. Quick reminder as always, with the Pick 3 game, you can bet as little as $1 on inline, mix, and pair tickets, and from $2 on backup tickets. Hope you got your tickets for this evening. Let's find out what the winning numbers will be at pace to play. Good luck to you. And the first ball up is, first is 4, second 1, and the final is 9. Let's It's time to recap. Double check your tickets. First ball opus 4, the second 1, final 9. Congratulations if you're a winner this evening. And it's time to move on. It's time to reveal the winning multi-X ball for this round. Good luck to you. And the winning multi-X ball is... It's FB or free play. To our winners, congratulations once again. Also to our 91 winners from the midday draw, congratulations to you as well. We had a total payout of $14,060. Congratulations once more. Do stay tuned. Hope you got your tickets for Playway with Multi-X. That comes up next. See you then.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
And welcome back once again to the evening draw for Playway with Multi-X for this evening, Monday, the 2nd of September, 2024. Ms. Keneve Edwards is joining me once again. She's representing RSO Company Limited accountants and advisors. Quick reminder with the Playway game, don't forget, all you got to do is bet as little as $1 up to $10 or in increments on any number or dream symbol of your choice. And get to win 24 times the amount you bet. That's $24 for every dollar spent. It's time to reveal, firstly, the winning Playway number for this evening. Value your dreams, win your way with Playway. Good luck to you. And this evening's winning Playway number is... winning Playway number is 15. That's 1515. A dream symbol is lizard. If you're a winner, congratulations to you, and hope you placed your bets also on multi-X for this round. And if you did, good luck. And the winning multi-X ball is... That's free play. Congratulations once again, and also to all our winners from the midday round. We had a total of 430 winners with a total payout of $32,208. Congrats to you once again. You stay close to the TV screen or the radio. We've got cash for a draw coming up next. See you then.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pritimatini Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
And we are back once again. It's the evening draw for the daily cash flow game for today, Monday, the 2nd of September, 2024. Ms. Kanife Edwards is with me once again. She's representing our own company, limited accountants and advisors. Don't forget, with the cash flow game, you can bet as little as $1 on most of the bet types, but with the exception of backup, in which case you bet $2. Hope you placed your bets. It's time for me to select the winning numbers for this evening. It's more plays, bigger prizes. Good luck to you. And the first ball up is, first up is 7. The second is 2. Third 0. Final 9. If you have your tickets, double check them. I'll recap. First up was 7, the second 2, third 0, final 9. Congratulations if you're a winner this evening, and also to our 2 winners from the midday round. Congrats to you as well. We had a total payout of $400. And here's a reminder, of course, it's Monday. We've got the lotto draw coming up in a few. The estimated jackpot for this evening is $94,000. We'll see you then.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Welcome back once again, players. This time for Lotto Draw 3695 for this evening, Monday, the 2nd of September 2024. The estimated jackpot for this evening is $94,000. And of course, join me once again is Ms. Kanife Edwards. She's here representing our own company, limited accountants and advisors. Hope you got your tickets for this evening's draw. Let's find out firstly what the free ticket letter will be. Good luck to you. Free ticket letter for this evening is the letter G as in good. That's G as in good. And it's time to move on to select tonight's 5 winning numbers for $94,000. Good luck to you. If you have your tickets, strike them now. First number up is, the first is 1. Second 19. Third is 10. Fourth 22. Final number 27. All right, let's do a quick recap. The free ticket letter for this evening was the letter G, as in good. That's G as in good. And the 5 winning numbers for $94,000. Let's recap, double check those tickets. First up was 1011. The second was 19, 1919. Third was 10, 1010. The fourth was 22, that's 2222, and the final 27, that's 2727. Of course, if you have these numbers, you are a winner. This has been Lotto Play and Win a Lot, and here's a reminder as always, every time you place your bets, you're helping to support sports culture and nation building. Good night to you.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Petit Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Dora Mentrude Nixon, also known as Miss Dora of Bolio, St. George, passed away on Friday, the 2nd of August, at the age of 85. She was the mother of Connie Nixon, Claudette Skeet, Barry Nixon, and Paula Nixon Holas, mother-in-law of Sally Ann Nixon and David Skeet. Many grandchildren: Barry Nixon Jr., Amy, Heidi, Ethan, Kalissa, and Leslie Nixon, Kurt and Crystal Skeet, Michelle Brown, and Latoya Holas. Grandmother-in-law of Samantha Skeet. Great-grandmother of Brandon, Anthony, Leah, Kai, Caden, Jonathan, Chase, Alisa, Nathan, and Elijah. Nieces and nephews: Rupert, Wilma, Jevon, Paul and Rhea Nixon, Wilby and Donna Hagley, Hillary, Harold and Sharon Hagley, Deborah and Martin Felix, Don, Raphael, and Dr. Sonia Nixon, Lena Francis, David and Margaret Abraham, Patricia Slinger, June Sylvester, Miriam, Pat, Esther, and the Ecuador family of Lamode, Uncle Emmanuel Langdon, other relatives and friends including Ian Thomas and family of Grenville, the Flavigny family of Bolio and Boca, the Frederick family of New Hampshire, the Sandy family of Happy Hill, the Dragon family of Lamode, the Sylvester family of New Hampshire, the Nixon family of Lamode and Monkey Close, and dear friends and neighbors of Bolio, Bandom, Boca, and Willis, including Sherry Ann Thomas, Stacia Aberdeen, Kristen Noel, Shirley Pear, Mr. Morris, Vero James and family, Mrs. Maudlin Sandiford, Hazel Ann Hagley, the Telesford family of Boca, pastor and members of the New Hampshire Methodist Church. The funeral for the late Dora Mentrude Nixon, also known as Miss Dora of Bolio, St. George, will take place on Tuesday, the 3rd of September at 1 o'clock. The funeral service will be held at the Constantine Methodist Church, St. George. Entombment will be at the family cemetery at New Hampshire. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Kenneth Evans, also known as Whooper and Strainit, of Corinth, who resided at Old Westerhall, St. David, passed away on Tuesday, July 30th, 2024, at the age of 86. He was the father of Richard Beckles and Verna Robinson in Canada, Wesley Horford, Judy Charles, Michael, Danny and Lystra Beckles, brother of John Evans of Lafemme and Cynthia Boney Woodruff of Tempe, uncle of many, grandfather of 14, including Zidon, Kanisha, Kevin, Manley, and Nessa, great-grandfather of 11, son-in-law James Batiste, daughter-in-law Rita Moraine, many other relatives and close friends, including Jeffrey Grant, Mr. Sinek, Mr. Bennett, Tony Doyle, the Etienne and Evans families of Corinth and Lafemme, and friends and neighbors of Old Westerhall and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Kenneth Evans, also known as Whooper and Strainit, of Corinth, who resided at Old Westerhall, St. David, will take place on Tuesday, September 3rd at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Ebenezer Pentecostal Church, Corinth, St. David, and interment will be at the Corinth Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Lehon Joshua Francis Burke of New York and Mount Craven St. Patrick passed away on Friday, August 2nd, 2024, at the age of 23. The funeral of the late Lehon Joshua Francis Burke of New York and Mount Craven St. Patrick will take place on Tuesday, September 3rd at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the St. Patrick's R.C. Church, Satez, and entombment will be at the Marley Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Joycelyn Maud Charles John of Diego P. St. Mark, who resided at Seamoon St. Andrew, passed away on Saturday, 27th July 2024, at the age of 90. She was the mother of Gracelyn Charles Gaines, grandmother of 5 including Rosalind, Carol and Lystra residing in Canada, Ricky and Devon, 10 great-grands, sister of Azra residing in the UK, and Deborah residing in Trinidad, mother-in-law of Henley Gaines, aunt of Catherine residing in Canada, Berlin, Lynthia and Rudolph, adopted sons Henry and Norbert, many other relatives and friends including Sister Ruth, Sister, Neatly, Lynette and Lydia, the congregation of the Seamoon Church of God, Seventh-day Church, the staff and residents of St. Martin's Home for the Aged, and friends and neighbors of Seamoon St. Andrew, Diego P. St. Mark, and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Joycelyn Maud Charles John of Diego P. St. Mark, who resided at Seamoon St. Andrew, will take place on Wednesday, September 4th at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Grand Bras Cemetery, according to Church of God Seventh-day rites, followed by interment. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Wayne's Funeral Services. Jonathan Fitzherbert Mackenzie, also known as Mr. Mac and Brother Mac of Guyana, who resided at Central Grove Estate, St. John, a former teacher at the St. Mark's Secondary School and the Grenada Boys Secondary School, and retired education officer for St. John's St. Mark's District, passed away on Friday, August 16th, 2024, at the age of 71. He was the husband of June Mackenzie, father of Charmin and Michael Mackenzie, brother of Paul, Denise, Patrick and Stephen Mackenzie, Wendy Semple, Maple Griffith and Bernice Mackenzie London. Neighbours and friends of Central Grove Estate and Grove, past staff members and students of the St. Mark's Secondary School and the Grenada Boys Secondary School, staff at the Ministry of Education, the pastor and members of Elim Pentecostal Church Grove St. John, the pastor and members of the Grove Open Bible Church, and members of the GUT Retired Teachers Association St. John's chapter. The funeral of the late Jonathan Fitzherbert Mackenzie, also known as Mr. Mac and Brother Mac of Guyana, who resided at Central Grove Estate, St. John, will take place on Thursday, September 5th, commencing with tributes at 1 p.m. and service at 2 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Grove Open Bible Church. Burial will take place in Guyana at a later date. No flowers by request. In lieu of flowers, an offering will be taken for the GUT Retired Teachers Association St. John's Chapter Scholarship of Excellence. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Teresa James of Lamode St. George died on Sunday, August 18, 2024, at the age of 65. She was the mother of Nick James, stepmother of Andy, mother-in-law of Dana Duncan, grandmother of Delon and Danielle in New York, and Brianna in Grenada. Brothers and sisters Jean in England, Cecilia in Trinidad, Yvonne in Canada, Claver, Raymond, Henry, Angus, Robert, all in Grenada, and Fitzroy in St. Martin. Many nieces and nephews too numerous to mention. Sister-in-law to Agnes Edwards, Carmen James, Catherine Victor, Lynette Edwards, and Manu James. Other relatives and friends including Frank Frame and family, the Charles family of Grand Aunts, the Moore family of Beaulieu, and Rita Johnson of River Road, Angela James, Carol James, Joy Johnson, Martin and Alva Lawrence of Beaulieu, Kay, Nanny, Josette, Decima, Maria, the Batiste family of Beaulieu, Lennox Granger of Montmoritz, the Honourable Peter David, and Dr. the Right Honourable Keith Mitchell. Many other friends and cousins in St. Vincent, England, New York, Trinidad, Lamode, Willis, Vendham, Boca, and Grenville. The funeral service for the late Teresa James of Lamode St. George will take place on Thursday, September 5th at 1 p.m. with tributes. Funeral service will be held at the Our Lady Help of Christians RC Church, Beaulieu, followed by entombment at the Beaulieu Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Emmanuel John, also known as Benedict of Riversally St. Patrick, who resided at Darbo St. George, retired employee of Vector Control and a volunteer traffic warden on Cemetery Hill, passed away on Tuesday, July 9th, 2024, at the age of 62. Left to mourn his caregiver, Rhonda Charles. He was the nephew of Rose Miller, also known as Mildred, brother of Vero Patterson in Trinidad. Many cousins, other relatives and close friends, including Valista, Ricky and Kim Francis, Sharon Roberts, Commander Andrew, Nicia and Darbin Caliste, Lorian and Twine and family, the Cato and Lacrette families, Teresa Charles, the Caliste, Forsyth, Andrew and Williams families, members of the Vector Control Unit, the Honourable Peter David, MP for the town of St. George, and friends and neighbours of Riversally, Cemetery Hill, Darbo and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Emmanuel John, also known as Benedict, of Riversally St. Patrick, who resided at Darbo St. George, will take place on Thursday, September 5th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Garden of Remembrance Funeral Chapel, Cemetery Hill, St. George's, according to Roman Catholic rites, and entombment will be at the St. George's Centre Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
Esther Braffett Johnson of Richmond Hill, St. George, Grenada, died peacefully on the 10th of August in Brooklyn, New York, surrounded by her loving family at the age of 72. Esther is survived by her 6 children, Gillian Braffett Maxime, Patrick Ambrose, Jennifer, Melissa, Jessica Johnny Johnson, brothers George, Hayden, Hamilton Ashton, and Bob Holder, sisters Josepha, Maria Ashton Joseph, Barbara St. Louis, and Janice Jeremiah, 9 grandchildren, many nieces and nephews, 2 brothers-in-law, 1 sister-in-law, a very special friend, Joe, many special friends and relatives including the Braffett, Park, Worm, Sandiford, Bowen, Williams, and Holder families of the surrounding areas. A celebration of the life of Esther Braffett Johnson will be held on the 6th and 7th of September at 9:45 a.m. at St. Catherine of Genoa, Brooklyn, New York. Interment will be at the Rosedale Cemetery in New Jersey. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Rianson Bullen of Laborie, St. George, who resided at Westerhall, St. David, died on Thursday, the 29th of August, at the age of 70. The funeral arrangements for the late Rianson Bullen will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Guelph, St. John, passed away on Sunday, the 1st of September, at the age of 92. The funeral service for the late Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Guelph, St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit or call Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Milton Francis, also known as Breaky of Coast Guard St. Mark, passed away on Sunday 25th August 2024 at the age of 69. The funeral arrangements for the late Milton Francis, also known as Breaky of Coast Guard St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Emery Noel, also known as Felix of Grand Aunts House in Scheme St. George, died on Tuesday, August 27, 2024, at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Emery Noel, also known as Felix of Grand Aunts House in Scheme St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Cuthbert Stephen of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, passed away on Saturday the 24th of August at the age of 56. The funeral service arrangements for the late Cuthbert Stephen of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Frank Flanders Thomas of Hermitage St. Patrick, who resided at Tivoli St. Andrew, passed away on Sunday the 18th of August 2024 at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Frank Thomas Flanders of Hermitage St. Patrick, who resided at Tivoli St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Hensley B. Harry, also known as Loy, of Diego P. St. Mark, passed away on Wednesday, August 21, 2024, at the age of 68. The funeral arrangements for the late Hensley B. Harry, also known as Loy, of Diego P. St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Margot Dubois, also known as Pam of True Blue St. George, died on August 10, 2024, at the age of 75. The funeral arrangements for the late Margot Dubois, also known as Pam of True Blue St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Tanisha Samuel, also known as Titi, Tenny, and Chicken, of Trinidad, who resided at Fontenoy St. George, passed away on Wednesday, August 7, 2024, at the age of 29. The funeral arrangements for the late Tanisha Samuel, also known as Titi, Tenny, and Chicken of Trinidad, who resided at Fontenoy St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Bertrand Joseph Edwards, also known as Pluto of Grand Rose St. John, passed away on Saturday, 3rd August 2024, at the age of 59. The funeral arrangements for the late Bertrand Joseph Edwards, also known as Pluto, of Grand Rose St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
There is